going, my fellow Homo sapiens? It's your boy Uzumaki Hadou, and this is a Gantz G manga review. Gantz G chapter 11 and 12. Ikigami and Kurona throw them blows, and not just that, the next Gantz game starts up. This and more coming at you next. So chapter 11 was just like all the other chapters in Gantz G. It was basically all about the girl's life. And to be honest, the first half of the chapter was really not relevant at all. It was mostly about Yo-chan and her manga she's writing. But at the end of the day, we did learn a few things. And those things was that the next Gantz game is going to start in 2 days. So Yo-chan is very, very nervous. Now, one thing that I will say is that they asked, what is the game plan for the next Gantz game? And it goes, hey, there's no game plan. Anything can happen. We don't know what aliens we're going to face, what world we're going to be in, what situation we're going to be in. We just train and just hope we can adapt to the situation. So kind of going back to Yo-chan. Yo-chan is very nervous. They had another practice. Yo-chan is missing targets. And you have Ikigami on the side. They're all pissed off because it's like, yo, you need to get rid of this nervousness because our lives are going to be on the line. And I 100% understand that. Like, hey, get your been nervous out now, because once this Gantz game start, you cannot be missing. This hands down, you just cannot miss. So we go to another panel. We have Ikigami in class the next day. She's doing some math problems. And you have the whole class just kind of admiring this girl. Like, oh my God, she's so awesome. She can do anything. And the guys is like, I wonder if she have a boyfriend. Would she go out with me? I'm like, come on. We know that Ikigami's all popular and everything. We really don't care. So the first half of the chapter, really, nothing really happened. It was just about her manga. And to kind of touch on the manga a little bit, it's a kind of a love story talking about a character and her childhood friend. I believe that childhood friend is probably going to be Kurona personally. It's kind of like she's putting her own feelings in her manga. That's what I pretty much think. So we finally get to the end of the chapter where they're doing their last practice and Yo-chan shows up late. And you have Morishita really pissed off because it's like, yo, this is our last train. Why are you here so late? So Kurona steps in. It's like, you know what? It's over. Don't worry about it. She's here. Let's go ahead and practice. And Morishita's like, you know what? I don't understand you. I don't understand you at all. You know, we all here trying to gain points for our freedom. But at the end of the day, you're trying to bring back Nike, that scrub. He's a bum. He's nobody. And out of nowhere, Kurona bitch slaps her. And I was like, yes! You know, I was like, woo! I'm just so happy. Because you know what? I don't like Morishita. Morishita, she's a follower. She's a scrub. She's a nobody. She follows the cool girl. And she hates whoever the cool girl hates. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like Morishita. So out of nowhere, Ikigami comes in and just swings on Kurona, tossing her across the field. I'm like, oh! What? And they start battling, going at it, this going all in. So we have Yo-chan going to the veteran Gantzers to say, hey, should you do something? Should you stop this? And the veteran Gantzers is like, no, we're going to let this happen because this is the best time for them to gain experience. And you know what? They're right. Because they're having a true fight. They're very emotional. When we look at Kaiji, she was very emotional. She got in a fight and she learned a lot of stuff about her suits. She learned a lot of stuff about herself. And this is the best time for them to battle it out and learn some things about themselves and go toe-to-toe. So Kurona picks Ikigami up, tosses her across the field, and Ikigami lands sideways on this tractor beam. Now, the only thing that kind of caught me off guard is she's standing sideways on a tractor. And I'm trying to think back to the original Gantz. Could the Gantzers walk on walls and things of that nature? I don't remember that. So I don't know if this is a new ability or how in the hell was she standing sideways on a tractor. I was a little confused, but they're battling out and I thought that was really, really interesting and they learned a lot of experience going in. So that was chapter 11. Now chapter 12, boy, chapter 12, man, I felt like chapter 12 went from like a 3 to a 50 quick. Like, oh my goodness, chapter 12. I got to say, Gantz G chapter 12 was interesting. So we come in this chapter, kind of like all the other chapters, starting off with the girls' everyday lives. You know, not a lot of stuff is happening in this point moment, But we do get a pretty good close-up on Morishita. She's walking down the street, and out of nowhere, we get that peeping Tom. You know that guy that I said suspicious? That really creepy guy that I was talking about earlier in the chapters? You know, the one that looks like a pedophile? Well, guess what? He pops out, he grabs Morishita, and he drags her into the bushes. He throws her down, rip off her shirt. He starts choking her, and he's letting her know, like, you made me look like a bad person. You made me look like a scrub. You know, you just disrespected me enough. He's getting ready to rape her. I'm like, oh shit. Now I'm gonna be honest. Now I'm gonna come back to that part. So we go to Yo-chan. She's calling the dude, letting him know that she has finished her manga. She wants to send it to him. He's like, yo, you can send it to me tomorrow. She knows that the Gantz game is getting ready to start. So she's letting him know, can I bring it out to you right now? He's like, yeah, you know, come on to me right now. So she's going out there to bring it to him. And as they're heading out, you start to hear the music. Ching, ching, ching. And the music, you know what the music is? The music right before you get teleported to the room. Oh my goodness, it's about to go down. So we got Ikigami, she's just sitting there already in her suit, just ready. You know, like, yo, we about to get into some hardcore shit. So everyone's getting ready to get teleported in the room. And then we have Morishita. The dude's getting ready to get his pants down. He got her shirt ripped open. And we see Morishita reaching for her bag with her Gantz suits in it because she hears the music. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Morishita. I hate this chick. I can't wait till she dies. She's a horrible character in my personal opinion. But at this moment, I actually felt bad. Not that she was getting raped, but because she couldn't get her suit. Because it's one thing for this dude to do whatever he's going to do to you. But once you get into this Gantz game, you could be eaten slow. You could be raped by multiple aliens and killed very, very slow. You could be tortured. It's horrible. Being in one of these games without a suit is pretty much a death sentence. So I was like, you know what? I hope she grabs the suit. I hope she grabs the suit. Oh my God, I hope she grabs the suit. And everyone's getting teleported into the room. So we're watching everyone get teleported in the room. And we got a room full of people. Just shit tons of people. I'm like, yes! Haha! A whole bunch of new recruits. So you already know what time it is. We get the veteran Gantzers. They're all teleported in. We got Corona, everyone teleporting in. And then we get Morishita and the rapist dude got teleported in. Because if you remember from the original Gantz, if someone's teleporting somewhere, if you grab them, you get teleported into the room too. So as they get teleported in the room, Morishita yells out, kill him! And I'm thinking like, oh shit, they about to beat the shit out of this dude. So you got all these random people around, and you got these two guys, they're just looking, they're like, is he a rapist or something, you know? And the funniest part to me, this shit was hilarious. One of the guys gets down, he looks at the rapist dude, he's like, hey man, you need a hand? You need some help there, cause it look like you're struggling, bruh. So the veteran Gantzers come in, they let them know. They say, hey, this is what's up. You know, you need to wear a suit, blah, blah, blah. Let them know the basics. You know the basics. Someone has to announce this shit to let people know. Guess how they respond? Some of them was like, fuck you. You know, this that basic the basic thing. You get killed, you come to the room, you're like, oh, this is cosplay. So the ball lights up and it start letting everyone know, hey, your life ended and your life is what you make out of your life is how I want you to do it. You know, your life belongs to me. And I will use your life how I want to use it. That's what the Gantz boss letting them know. And they announce the next alien. The mermaid alien. So we got the characteristics. The characteristics of this mermaid alien is things like, it's strong. It smells fishy. Not just that, it likes humans. Yeah, buddy. And the catchphrase is, Ufu, Ufu, Ufu. So I guess that's like LOL, LOL, kind of laugh out loud. So at this point moment, you know, things still haven't popped off yet. You know, it's just getting ready to get popped off because they're all in the room. And then we move to the next area. People's getting teleported to the location. And Corona picks up one of the suits. She goes to one of the little girls. The girl is scared. And she tells the girl, you know what? You don't have to put the suit on, but just take this with you. And everyone's getting teleported to the next area, and they get teleported in the aquarium area. Everyone's looking around, and we had the veteran Gantzers that getting teleported in, and they're like, you know what? I only need 5 more points. And his buddy was like, yo, I only need 25 and it's done. You know, we can do this. It's good. We got all these new people. We got some trained troops. You know, we got this. Everyone gets teleported in. Corona turns around. Sees the alien. That's right. The mermaid alien in the nude. Just standing there. Big ass tits. Nice little bush going. But there's something in her hand. And in her hand lies the head of Fujimoto. What? Oh my God, no! Whoa! What? They wasn't even teleported in there 30 seconds before Fujimoto got killed. The veteran Gantzer, baby. Woo! You know, one thing I will say here is that when we go from the beginning of Gantz G, when all those people got killed, it really didn't matter because these people really didn't have value. They always knew. We didn't know anything about them. We didn't care about them. But as time have went on, we learned more about all these other characters. We learned more about the veteran Gantzers. We learned how cool they was. We know how skilled they was. So seeing one of the veteran Gantzers already dead, head ripped off, this in her hand, and the rest of the people like, oh my God, she got a head in her hand. You know, she's holding someone's head. And you have the other Gantzers like, that's one of the veteran Gantzers. What the hell? They are so skilled. They're so badass. How could she kill him so fast? And that's it. Oh my goodness. So let's talk about it. Overall, I felt like both of the chapters, to the most extent, was lackluster. I mean, since the last 10 chapters, it's really nothing has happened. It's just mostly been, I'm a girl and I'm jealous of you. I'm going to go play some kickball, and she's talking about me. But now actually it feels more like Gantz. I felt like chapter 12 at the end felt more Gantsy than anything else. We're back to that hardcore shit. I mean, they kicking it off hard. I mean, when we go back and we look at the first alien, the beast alien, yeah, I mean, he wasn't all that cool. But the mermaid alien, she seems badass, she seems dangerous, she seems violent, and she seems like a threat. So overall, I think the chapters was pretty decent. I'm going to give it, out of both of them, I think that the chapter 12 was overall the best chapter, period. But that's all I have for you today. Please leave your comments below. Please rate, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you feel about these last two chapters. Do you think shit's going to get real? What is your predictions for the future? What do you think some of the things are going to happen? But that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Matane.